Welcome back to the Lance Wallnau Show. I have, every chance I get, I try to grab one of the key presenters here at Mike Lindell's Moment of Truth. But there's nobody who probably has a more interesting relationship than Mike, than his attorney, Kurt Olson. And Kurt opens up these summits, cyber summits, and Moment of Truth, and kind of helps interpret the legal battles that are going on in language that laymen can speak. And Kurt, I think it's part of your appeal to us.
Why are they coming in masse to discuss how to defeat a state legislator's attempt to fix their election system and make it more secure?
And why? The answer is?
Well, because I think it's controlled.
It's controlled, but if it's controlled with Democrats, it seems like, okay, it's controlled with Republicans too.
Yes. Yeah, there is an establishment.
Oh, wait a second. Because I was trying to figure out, but why would they want to alienate the Republican Party? It doesn't matter. They just like to have control of the outcome.
Exactly. There is an establishment. I believe there's a uniparty. So there are battles around the edges between the Republicans and the Democrats. There are the hot button issues that they use to motivate the base, whether it is the Second Amendment, whether it's abortion, those two issues on the right, whether it's civil rights or actually both issues, abortion and the Second Amendment, activate both sides.
Right.
But when it comes to, if you see where the country has gone over the past 30 years, it has been a lockstep march to globalism. And this comes whether it is the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Trade Partnership that Republicans and Democrats got behind it. You Ted Cruz, Paul Ryan were behind TPP, so were many Democrats.
Right.
And that was basically so the march towards globalism, which is the ultimate goal of the oligarchs that are behind the World Economic Forum, because that's what they are trying to impose on the country. And to do that, they need to control the population.
Right.
And that's where you go after the elections, because that's where the power is. So you control the politicians, you can implement the policies that you want. And for the past 30, 40 years at least, we have been lockstep towards globalism. I'll say it again, you've probably talked about the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab.
Davos, Klaus Schwab, the whole shebang.
This is about ushering in a digital ID, digital currency, complete societal control, social credit score.
Yeah, and then if you want to get really dystopian, listen to Yuri, what's his name?
Harari.
Yeah, and listen to his utopian dream about how vaccinations can actually utilize nanotechnology to track you, trace you, and know where you are. He said, wouldn't that be, he said, it's something Stalin would have dreamed of. He's so salivating when he talks. The guy's creepy, isn't it? All get out. And they can monitor your emotions. Suppose there's a speech and you don't like what you're hearing. The AI can now find out that what's wrong with your blood pressure. Why are you upset? Why are you angry at this?
Yeah.
You might need some special training. Tell you what, folks. All right, Kurt Olson, we're gonna be working together, and we're thankful for you, and we're gonna pray that God keeps you and blesses you in all things.
Thank you.
There is so much more waiting for you over at lancewallnau.com/podcast. This was only an excerpt. This isn't the whole episode. There's so much over there. Be sure you go check it out. lancewallnau.com/podcast. See you over there.
Hey, friends, we have to take a moment here to just stop. In this Moment of Truth Summit, we've been discussing some very powerful and hard realities. We're literally stopping a downward spiral of this country and arresting it. By the grace of God, this is happening. And many people have found that the smart thing that they're doing with their retirement money, with whatever money they have, is they're converting it over into gold and silver and various other commodities and currencies that they believe are going to store value during this period of time in which Democrats are going to continue to have these inflation-reducing spending sprees, which are actually accelerating the inflationary process. You want to take a look at the data and the Council of Birch Gold, the people that we've been interviewing a lot on this program. Go to lancewallnau.com/Birch. It will give you peace of mind. It will give you a strategy, and it will give you the ability to hold on to something that will float during the period of instability that is coming. God is going to see us through this. We're going to do it together. My recommendation is